When it comes to purchasing a property, a common question is whether you should buy a house or a condo. On one hand, you might think that buying a house is the best route because it typically appreciates in value over time. On the other hand, you might consider a condo a better choice due to its lower entry price, allowing you to get on the property ladder more quickly. In this video, we'll dive into the financial implications of buying a house versus a condo. We'll explore key factors to consider before making your purchase, whether you're looking for a place to live or an investment. Plus, I'll share the one essential thing I always look for when buying a property, regardless of whether it's a house or a condo. What's the difference? When you buy a house in the US, you typically own it outright, which means you own both the structure and the land it sits on. This is called freehold ownership. In contrast, when you purchase a condo, you're likely acquiring a leasehold property. This means you own the interior space of the condo, but the land and building are owned by someone else, often a homeowners association. Additionally, there are hybrid options like shared freehold, where you own your condo lease but also have a share of the land alongside other condo owners. However, for simplicity's sake, we'll focus mainly on freehold and leasehold in this video. Hidden costs. Now let's discuss what to consider if you're buying this property as an investment. Many people lean toward condos because they are generally more affordable, which can result in a seemingly higher gross yield, your profit before expenses. However, this gross yield can be misleading with condos due to ongoing ownership costs. The first hidden cost is HOA fees. As a condo owner, you're required to pay these fees, which go towards maintenance and communal amenities. These fees can vary significantly depending on the building and the services it offers, from landscaping to pool maintenance. For example, I know someone who pays around $400 per month for their HOA fees in a condo in a major city. This amount can change based on the budget and needs of the community, so it's crucial to review these details in the condo's bylaws before you buy. The second cost to consider is special assessments. Sometimes the HOA may need to cover unexpected expenses, like major repairs to the building or improvements. They might pass these costs onto condo owners through special assessments, which can add up quickly and impact your overall profit. On the other hand, with a freehold house, you control all maintenance and repairs, so you can budget and find contractors based on your preferences and needs. Ownership and value. When you buy a freehold house, you own it indefinitely. There's no time limit. However, with leasehold condos, you own your space for a set period, often 99 or 125 years. This typically doesn't affect property value initially, but if the lease gets down to 70 years or less, it can be challenging to secure a mortgage, limiting your potential buyers. You can extend the lease, but this usually requires living in the property for a specific time and might involve costs to the current owner. What you can and can't do. When buying a property, you generally want it to appreciate over time. In most large cities, property values tend to rise, but you can also boost your property's value through renovations. If you own a freehold house, you have more freedom to make changes without needing permission. Sure, you might have to check with local zoning laws, but the process is generally more straightforward. With a leasehold condo, however, any alterations require permission from the HOA, adding a layer of complexity. For example, if you want to convert a one-bedroom condo into a two-bedroom, you'd need HOA approval, which might come with fees. Non-financial factors to consider. If you're buying a property as your home and aren't too concerned about income or appreciation, focus on what makes you happy. Buy a place that resonates with you. If you're eager for the stability of ownership instead of renting, condos often allow for a quicker entry into the market due to their lower price point. Just ensure you factor in maintenance costs when budgeting. One key tip I always look for before purchasing is ensuring that the property has a south-facing garden or balcony. Since the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, a south-facing property usually receives more sunlight throughout the day. More sunlight can create a warmer, more inviting atmosphere, which is essential for your overall enjoyment of the space. If you don't feel ready to invest in a house or condo, click the video appearing on the screen and I'll show you 5 investments that doubled my income and how you can do the same. I'll see you there.